You're gonna record. Crazy. Oh, the Twitch overlay. Twitch overlay. Okay, guess it's not gonna work. Let's go. Man. Man, that's a scuff start.
Are you afraid of God?
No. But I'm afraid of you.
Find it subject to struggle to create memories from this. Yeah, that kind of happens. The brain can be influenced with memories in a bit. It's your really unique traits because you're remembering them in your past memories, and they can be a bit scuffed and they can be influenced. Ultimately, they're still the same.
Standing?
Not standing. Rowing.
Rowing? Has the band on it?
So you expect me to shoulder the burden?
No. But I do expect you to do all the rowing.
And why is that?
Coming here was your idea.
My idea?
I've made it very clear that I don't believe in the exercise.
The rowing?
No. Imagine that's wonderful exercise.
Then what?
The entire thought experiment.
Excuse me. How much longer?
One goes into an experiment knowing that one could fail.
But one does not undertake an experiment knowing one has failed.
Can we get back to the rowing?
I suggest you do. We're never going to get there.
No. I mean, I'd greatly appreciate it if you would assist.
Perhaps you should ask him. I imagine he has a greater interest in getting there than I do.
I suppose he does. But there's no point in asking.
Why not?
Because he doesn't row.
He doesn't row?
No. He doesn't row.
Ah, I see what you mean. We've arrived.
Yeah.
Shall we tell him when we'll be returning?
Would that change anything?
It might give him some comfort.
Well, at least that's something we can agree on.
Hey! Somebody meeting me here?
I'd certainly hope so.
It does seem like a dreadful place to be stranded.
Well, maybe there's someone inside.
Definitely is dreadful. Could be worse though. Oh, this world.
Excuse me. It's Booker DeWitt.
It was actually the first Bioshock game I ever got, like, really played. And part of my look, it still holds up pretty well, just it's no longer the top of all Bioshock games in my mind. For me.
anyone here? Hello?
When I'm in trouble, it's good when I'm in trouble. That's good enough for me. Oh, time legion, time legion, so time legion.
Shit.
This dream is definitely gonna be scuffed. That's how it goes. Sometimes things just like to be scuffed. Yes, I'm running all the way just to get some coins. Can you blame me?
Wait a minute, that card.
Oh,
What in the world is...
why does Booker jump so like high? It's like he lacks a bit. Like it feels like he'd be heavier in my mind. Like not anyone jumps so easy or jump as high as he does, but he does. Crazy.
All right. Looks like they expect me to sit in their fancy chair. So now... the hell? Go!
Make yourself ready, Pilgrim. The bindings are there as a safeguard.
I guess it's just spinning around, or that either that he's an owl. 'Cause I forgot too in this position.
God damn it!
Ascension.
Because to my knowledge,
Ascension in the count of 5.
this is probably just the most frightening thing in the world.
Oh no.
3, 2, 1.
The Atrakans aren't
Ascension.
really built a thing right then, so I doubt he'd be exposed to this beforehand.
10,000 feet.
So he's probably just freaking out because he's like, what is this?
10,000 feet.
What is this? You can definitely hear that he's freaking out.
Hallelujah.
So gorgeous out here. Here. The one thing this game does great is visuals. It'll always be one of my favorite parts of it. World's just beautiful in this world. I guess that's kind of the point of it. It's meant to make you think about, like, the superficiality of it all. It's a superficial world. It's not necessarily a bad world, it's just superficial. I don't blame it for being superficial. It just kind of is. Well, I do kind of blame it, but I blame kind of concept for superficiality, I think. But, like, it's superficial. Like, on the surface, it's amazing. It looks amazing, it's got the best icing, but then when you cut that, but it's stale. What actually matters is stale or molded and messed up. This game makes you question. This game actually directly shows you, like, things like, if you're not seeing certain people, certain types of people in a world, the question raises, where are they? Can't. This game shows you where these people are, or how cruel it is to them. Gonna go steal every coin, gonna go steal every coin. Gotta steal all the coins in the world. Gotta steal all the coins. One of the most crazy things online is like people going on the notion of people's notion. I'm not gonna play many box phones
He loves the sinner.
because most of the time they just
Love the sinner because he is you.
they're self-explanatory,
Without the sinner, what need
and they
is
don't,
there for a
and they do not give you a transcription.
Without sin, what grace has forgiveness?
Who leaves all this money here? I guess they're offerings, daily tithings, I guess. Don't give tithings in a church, that's just a tax exemption. I'm kidding.
Excuse me. Where am I?
Heaven, friend. Or as close
Kidding.
as we'll see till Judgment Day.
Best keep such questions to myself, unless I want to get made.
Kidding.
And every year, on this day of days, we recommit ourselves.
I love how all those candles go out behind you as you walk past. As I walk past.
And the giving of thanks. Is it someone new? Someone from the sodden below, newly come to Columbia to be
Dude, you have cataracts.
before our
Might want to get that checked out.
Lord?
Please.
Passage into
I don't trust a guy with cataracts giving me a baptism in a full body of water.
The only way to Columbia
Can drown me or something.
through rebirth in the sweet waters of baptism. Will you be cleansed, brother?
Hey,
I baptize you in the name of our prophet, in the name of our founders, and the name of our Lord.
Definitely trying to drown us.
I don't know, brother,
Please, get your eyes checked.
but this one does
Can you see even that key on that statue? Please, you're concerning me. Cataracts is actually very serious and, like, genuinely
who's there?
affects eyesight, makes eyesight blurry, and that's deserved check, but, like, this guy has it and he's trying to baptize you. You. You might try to. And also he was gonna try to drown us anyway. Because that's who he is.
because the angel Columbia.
That idiot priest needs to learn the difference between baptizing a man and drowning one. I need to find a landmark and figure out where the hell I am.
Our prophet fills our lungs with water, so they may better love the air.
Dude, you jump scared me, and why is your back hunched like that? Fix your posture, dude. You're gonna get back problems.
Is no chance, no luck.
Just 'cause the city flies don't mean it ain't got its fair share of fools. All right. Still got a girl to find.
It was basically a surprise stream.
Good to see you.
I tried to really record this on it my own so many times, and I kind of failed. I was just never satisfied with it. For some reason or none. But it's gonna be it, because it's the final thing. It's live on stream. For me to play. Gonna steal some money, gonna steal some money. Is there money? No.
Temperamental and unreliable lot to a man.
Ain't gonna play him. to the people. Why do you keep looking at me like that? Why do you look at me like that? You're judging? Judger? It's like, no.
Columbia Raffle and Fair. Huh.
He's strong in the sword, but a bit weak in the key and the scroll.
The fuck does that even mean? How that? I love how you can steal it right in front of a guy's eyes. He won't bat an eye. He don't care. This game is so funny. I'm not focusing really on like actual like information because I've played this game before.
Oh, don't turn into some Finkton radical on me, John. I do not want to be some character out of
Yeah, that's where they said I'd find her.
Telegram, Mr. DeWitt.
Huh.
Telegram for you, sir.
This game is just crazy to me.
Stop.
I play on easy mode because it ends up kicking my ass every time. At some point, like halfway through it, like it will kick my ass. My little favorite thing to see is just these guys. They're so silly. I love them. When you look away, they're gone. The figures thing. When it comes to figures, it's actually very interesting. Figures and like plasmids and tonics are the same thing, but injected different ways. Figures are why is this guy standing like that? That's hilarious. But due to the fact that this is ingestible and not going straight to the bloodstream, and actually has to means a lot of it is lost, or well, not necessarily lost, but it's not doesn't get absolutely absorbed into the system, and its effect will be more benign than if it was injected. With Adam, we see like it quickly cause atrophy and other pain, and other versions of pain. Just playing some games to get some extra cash. You don't even hit them dead on. I got skills.
I'll give it a shot.
Well, here's a brave fellow. Now, shoot the bucks when they appear, get it up, and you'll win a prize. I'll even throw in a bonus if you bag the anarchist Daisy
Whisper. They're all ears.
I feel like it's crazy that that possession is legal in Colombia, mostly because you do various things such as this. You guys are pretty damn bad at this.
Heads.
Or tails.
Come on, let me through.
Heads or tails.
Tails.
For some reason, I have a vague memory that tails would win once. Never does though.
Find that a satisfying.
Look at that one. He looks lost. He looks just fine to me. Mary, I hear Father Franklin is going to be taking notes. My role model? My lady
This little beauty? The whole division got them.
Congrats on the translation, our Lutess.
Madam Lutece, I have read all your books on the sciences. Mama says it's not a fit occupation for a lady, but I think she's jealous of our cleverness. Is it true that only you are allowed to visit the girl in the tower? If the lamb is lonely too, I should like to meet her, as we would have much in common. Warmest regards, Constance.
And now, the 1912 raffle has officially begun!
Sorry, no sale.
Silly. There's never a charge for the raffle. You've been sleeping under a rock?
77.
77. That's a lucky number. I'll be rooting for you.
Bring me the bowl! Is that not the prettiest young white girl in all of Colombia? All right then. The winner is number 77!
Oh, what do you know?
You're like, what's my prize? What's my prize?
Claim your prize!
And then he sees it, he's like, huh? I honestly, it jaw drop. It is just horrible. That these are real people.
Come on! Are you gonna throw it? Or are you taking your coffee black these days?
I got something for you, son of a bitch.
Wait! It's him!
You don't even let me throw the ball at him. You don't let me throw the ball at Fink. Really? Really? Let me throw it at him. I'll get you back one day, Jeremiah. Fink, I hate you.
And we ain't letting no false shepherd into our flock. Show 'em what we got planned, boys! Stop him! The false shepherd's come to lead our lamb astray!
You stand there like for 5 seconds. Honestly, I think it'd be such a funny idea if like there was like synchronized dancing on the skyline. Like, you know, like how synchronized swimmers work? That's kind of what I'm thinking, like, how because you can definitely move around, you can even stop on these. It would be so interesting.
It's getting hot. What's going on?
Good question.
Let's kiss. Well, you only live once.
Honestly, it sounds like a really just loud burp.
That wasn't no sample.
Evening. Good. Good. This game is probably one of the more... It's just... It's interesting. Sting. I like it. But man... and it was the first Bioshock game I played, but man, I have thoughts on it. I have thoughts. Pretty well. Started out a little scuffed, but I fixed it. Just good. Or just found a workaround. Streamlabs don't want to record anymore. And they're done. How's all your streaming going?
Why are you following us?
That's fair. I regret that one. I use OBS too when Streamlabs doesn't work and I need a quick fix. But usually it's just OBS. Usually it's Streamlabs. Good luck with the game. I have no clue anything about the game, I'm honest.
Surprising that it worked.
Surprising that it didn't kill him.
But a magnetic repulsion. Around one's body.
Honestly, fair. Dark Souls being a comfort game. But everyone I talk to about it seems to love it, and if they don't love it, they just don't like it. But because it's kind of hard to get into, but it's a good game. It is always a laugh when because these characters, when you hit them, they get ragdoll physics. Where are you? Where are you? I miss. That was my bad. Pushing platform. That's fair. Many games have that. There's quite, not many games, but some games do. As long as it's a good game and not insane. That's all that matters. I can't stop thinking about how if they instead of synchronized swimmers but synchronized skyliners and stuff. I think that'd be such a cool kind of thought, Why are you? Dude was tweaking. Because that's pretty. I didn't know Dark Souls had a multiplayer. Nice. Loot. So, yeah, basically, you use a skyhook and skylines to transverse this world. So it's they made instead of synchronized swimmers, they'd have synchronized skyliners where they're where they do the little dances things. It'd be kind of different, but it'd be kind of interesting because they can control their movement and stuff on there, how fast, if they stop or not. Overall, I think that'd be an interesting concept. Oh dang! Multiplayer from the start. Well, have fun with that. That's like a loss. I'm just taking these people's money. And now I just sit until they leave. I just one thing about this game is unlike the other Bioshocks, it doesn't really seem to have a moral compass. The most you would get is a slap on the wrist. You'll get a little chide for doing something kind of horrible or stuff. But in a moment, your brain doesn't. Being a thief, doing stuff, no repercussions. But man, it's funny. I don't think I want to go through Dark Souls anytime soon, but maybe one day. How did your prophet convince you to become a suicide bomber, fireman? I would rank Bioshock 2 number 1, while Bioshock 1, 2, and Bioshock Infinite on last place. Bioshock Infinite may have been the first game I ever played in the Bioshock series, but it hasn't held up to what I remember of it and to my playthroughs through it. Mostly due to story and stuff, because I get what they're trying to say, but it comes off really poorly, more middle roundy. Yeah. I would like it if it just said what it was thinking to do with its chest instead of trying to go about it. Awesome. Dark Souls adventure. Yeah. So I try to make my rankings fair, but even then, it's my opinion about the games. All have their good. All have like their good sides and downsides. I probably played Bioshock Infinite the most because it takes longer to play through. While Bioshock 2, I played Bioshock 2 more than this, but less time. I did not mean to do that.
Feel better already.
Shortly after 1 o'clock this afternoon, the scoundrel, believed now by many to be Vox Populi, began his terrible rampage.
Honestly, Bioshock Infinite kind of holds its own on, like, it's its own game, just using some Bioshock stuff. Which I think it's the negative and plus side to it. Because one hand, it has the chance to do something completely new, completely different. I did not mean to do that. Why did I do that? On the other hand, and it's quite different from other Bioshock games, making it a little, which kind of changes people's expectations a bit. That making that it feels like adding any Bioshock element is kind of like truly trying to like just as like fan service, but honestly, not really to me. Me, because I don't mind it, but I do kind of see where people's point gets to, like when they're like, it just kind of feels lackluster. Get this all the time. The whole thing is just.
That's to summon murderous crows. Hold and release to create a nest trap.
I'm worried about Bioshock 4 because, like, from what I've heard, it's not gonna be in Rapture, but that's fine, and like, but how different is it gonna be, and is it in development hell right now?
I can get to Monument Island from that station.
Honestly, I think they're just saying that stuff to be ableist and like to give more reason to oppress people they dislike. Which frankly is how this game works all the time. I am kind of excited for the Bioshock movie whenever it releases, but eh. It could be great, it could be bad, who knows? Where did it take place? Bioshock 4. From what I heard, it was gonna be like a rumor was like Alaska, but it's not gonna be in Rapture. The Bioshock movie is gonna take place in Rapture. Sure. Well, this game goes in Colombia, so. I don't really think the place really matters that much in Bioshock, but but I do think there should be a little more references to the original Bioshock series in the fourth game in the sense of like more in the environment, like tie it together, like have it a bit of part of the story too. Not like don't like sideline its own series. Because this game kind of sideline the main series, so it's kind of comes off kind of sad. Taking money, taking money. This is the skyline stuff I was talking about. It's like a roller coaster.
Just what the doctor ordered.
Right there in the trailers. I don't really think they've had like an official Bioshock 4 trailer yet. The movie, not really. It's kind of just been talked about. But it's in production, I believe. I have no clue. Need to keep update on that myself. I think these games go through development of hell, but
Above. Somehow get some elevation, I could probably reach it.
I personally can't really blame them because these main games is probably really hard. Yes, kind of, but there are also like a little more stuff going on. Like they have like a communist side plot going on that merged, but then they never did anything with that. I mean, the Big Bird is still very important to the story. It just gets sidelined so much. You kind of forget about him for half the game until he shows up again. And he does have a little reference and like importance in like the DLC. You guys are really bad shots. But I do appreciate like the art and like the hard work like I know like the team did for this game. art is hard and probably sucks knowing that like even Ken Levine's like I can't like keep being in competition with myself. It's not healthy because I'm trying to outdo myself when I've already made my magnum opus. But it's still a good game. A lot of people like. I think a lot of people like dog on like him or like other or when games like go through development to hell and the game went like from a series and they turned out like slightly bad. Like
Because I have seen their future in the glory, and hence they are content.
I don't know, interesting.
What brought you to Columbia?
Honestly, I remember TikTok would like every month or so they would pick an artist to make fun of and it was like what they do. Oh, they just made a slightly cringe post. Is that really worth making fun of them or you find their style bad? It was kind of just stupid. What happened? I remember, like, TikTok is probably one of the worst places to post art because, like, how much people, like, decide to make fun of, like, artists or especially beginner artists.
Gotta find the controls to take this thing to Monument Island.
Yeah, they can, but, like, in general, it was just kind of stupid because it's, like, I remember a few years back, like, some artist was getting, like, dragged through the dirt because the eyes were placed a bit too high or something. And the most recent one was just someone made a cringe post and they decided to mock them for that.
So I don't have to. Amen.
I mean, I've had, like, I'm so lucky, like, I deleted TikTok recently, but also, whenever I did post art on TikTok, I would only get, like, I only experienced, like, a couple ever. Then you have the Fear and Chin meme. I mean, the Fear and Chin meme was, like, I think a lot of people actually came in it with more of positivity and, like, stuff, and actually were helping them, but also embracing, like, their art mistake. But I do believe, like, I do see where you're coming from, because some people definitely did that to make fun of them. So, I remember, like, a few comments where I had, like, a comment, like, what is this? And, like, I just responded, like, dead straight, like, it's fan art of a character I like. And then I just moved on, because I think it's kind of stupid to sit here and make fun of fun of some random artist online.
Wonder why they got her locked up in this place.
Like, I've been doing art for years, but, like, everyone goes through their own path of, like, improvement, and if they don't, they don't. It's always, like, a fear of, like, so many artists, especially beginner artists, that, like, they would be the next one made fun of. Like,
even in a restricted area, these crackers need someone to clean the floor.
because, like, then you complain about not enough people doing art or not posting their art when, like, y'all people are definitely, no one's Michelangelo or Da Vinci at the beginning. It takes time. I mean, the first artwork I ever had was just blob of colors, but to be fair, I was a baby. I was a baby at that point, so I got a good reason. I think it's just a toxic mentality that people expect people to be amazing, and then when they're not, you make fun of them. No matter your feeling on, like, the art, or you gotta, like, be... Even if you're not, like, a big fan of, like, art, or you think it's not good, you could either not say anything or just be positive, or if they're looking for, like... constructive criticism, you give it to them. You just gotta be kind about it and not be rude. It's very discouraging for, like, beginner artists, truly, because it's like, imagine you just join, like, YouTube or anything, and then suddenly you go viral, but not because your art's good or loved, or because you made a funny pose or something. But because people thought it was bad and now are mocking you for it, I think this will never be as disturbing. It just kind of makes me sad. I remember didn't they like a lot of like schools, like I remember in kindergarten they kind of taught people, like, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say it. Say it, but then people say it anyway. Someone mocked me at once in like a gym class, and I told them that, and they just shut up. Because I guess they did. I don't know. And when it comes to art, people are all like, people develop at different times, but also because there's different factors to it. Art is a maculation of skills and other things. So, like, a big part of art is motor skills, and I know, like, it can be a struggle at times with those stuff. There's many factors and stuff.
Whoa.
Bird.
Whatever that was. It's got nothing to do with the job at hand.
Honestly, since I like been doing back traditional art again, I've been like looking at my old sketchbooks, and it's just like I just see my growth as like an artist and a person. As a person, and it just, I'm not gonna I don't plan to throw that stuff away. Because it's a part of who I was. My progress as a person, figuring it all out.
Holy shit. Alright. I can do this.
Maybe I will one day, but right now I'm busy with like my education stuff. Working on like health. And I do have plenty of old posts and like of things of like my old art and stuff.
Stop it. Will you stop it? Not here to hurt you.
Who are you?
My name is DeWitt. I'm a friend. I come to get you out of here.
Get away.
And even then, like even when I look back, I can see like maybe the changes aren't so big,
Are you real?
but there's like massive improvements to me, for me in the sense.
He's coming. You've got to go.
Why?
You don't want to be here when he gets here.
I see she has a
Getting dressed.
her reaction's very realistic when it comes to this stuff.
Trust me, I've looked. Stop it. You're too impatient. That's enough.
What about this?
She's arguing with the bloody bird man.
Isn't it?
What are you? Give it to me. It's a way out.
That bird is crying.
This way.
It's so upset that its friends leaving him.
It's his job to keep me locked up in here.
We'll see about that.
Honestly,
Who are you?
I feel kind of sad when I remember like a lot of good art gets deleted when people like either move accounts and stuff, or because something happened and like it was fan art or something, and they're like, I don't want this associated with me anymore, so I'm gonna delete it all. Not even an archive, anything. It makes me kind of sad, but I understand why. I get it. It just makes me sad. Sad.
Call the elevator.
What?
The hell is that? Press the button.
What is all this? They were watching me? All this time?
Honestly, I'm kind of curious, like,
Why did they put me in here? What
I don't think it's nothing about shame. I think it's about, like, sometimes it's wanting to kind of push yourself, like, separate yourself from certain things. Like, if you're, like, a prominent fan artist in a fandom and stuff happens and, like, for something, like, and, like, the media or, like, or you don't, or something, and you don't really want to, I guess I got, and you don't really want to associate yourself with a creator or, like, a certain, like, show or something. I kind of get it. It's still kind of sad. Sad, but it's not necessarily about shame. It's just not wanting to be associated with with that. It's very prominent, like certain spaces on, like, particularly Minecraft YouTubers, I think. But they're home, but they got their own problems going on. You turn around, you look at that fandom, it's on fire. I kind of get that, like, feeling like, man, I was cringe back then, stuff like, because, like, you definitely did change. You definitely do change over time, and you kind of get embarrassed of your past self or being stupid and stuff. Honestly, it must have been so horrifying for people outside just to witness the tower fall. They're like, the bird destroyed the tower. Those bombs. I don't know if I, like, have unlisted any videos on this channel, but I did remember, like, some time ago, I did, like, delete a few, like, old, like, posts online, and stuff. Mostly things I don't want, like, associated, mostly just random posts I didn't like anymore. Kinda just it. Not really art. I'm hoping I can get my iPad fixed soon so I can have, like, my proper archive can be back since that was my main archive, but right now, whenever I touch the screen, it sounds like glass breaking, and I don't want to mess it anymore. Yeah, it is bad. It's in bad shape. I hope I take it to repair shop. They don't tell me. I don't know. I got back home from vacation and stuff, and when I checked on it to draw on it, it was just shattered. I don't know what happened. It could have been dropped. It could have just been through transportation, pressure in a bag or something. Then I just hope that when I get to the repair shop, they're not like, this is unrepairable. You have to replace it. Because I use that for, like, I occasionally use it for notes and stuff. So other than just like art, I use it for, like, notes. Mostly, like, to draw figures and stuff. So I kind of want it back. I kind of want it fixed. And do, like, the ice storm, do, like, the snowstorm that ended, like, a week ago. The ice storm and stuff. I haven't really had the chance to leave and get it fixed.
May know how his own biography is going to end, but I can scarcely fathom.
Yeah, it's cleared up now. Like, now the road's, like, really cleared up and stuff, so so now, like, I feel more comfortable driving again and back onto the road.
Call me a plagiarist, but I'm gonna spend the first 30 pages regurgitating scripture.
Because for a while it was icy, and, like, it would be the most, like, some of these places that you had to walk to, like, to like get to various places or to class and stuff, it'd be the world's most dangerous slip and slide. But you know, it's better. It's cleared up now and everything's going back to normal. And then we all finally, first full week of class, people are getting sick with the flu. Hasn't got me yet, but man, it's just bad luck here. Neither is mine. My little car ain't either.
Not here.
It's a small, tiny little thing, and it's not meant for this weather. It ain't a four-wheel drive. But it is, though. Though it's meant to carry me and my dog to the store and to be able to take me to places I need to go. Hope you get feeling better soon. Hope it's not like anything serious. It is flu season and stuff, and there's still a lot of like mine too.
Hey, miss.
Too. Like her too. Like, hope it's not like anything serious that you got. It always sucks when like you get like when like and you get like a super sick or something, and you just can't do much.
Let's go.
What could be better than this?
How about Paris?
Paris? I don't understand. How could we get there?
That's where that airship's going, but if you want to stay and dance, we
No,
can...
let's go. Come on, let's go.
Honestly, fair.
Right now.
Sinus infections are horrible. When it comes to illness, my motto is like, I may get sick for a few days, but it can't keep me down. I'll survive meningitis as an infant. I'll do it again. I'll get over this illness.
Mr. DeWitt, Comstock. I've read about him. They say he can see the future.
Give a man a little power. He falls in all kinds of love with himself.
I don't like his look.
It is a spirit. But honestly, it's just like, but I'm also kind of lucky to have that experience of another ailment that lets me say stuff like that. While other people, the worst thing they have gotten is like the flu or COVID.
Here. Come look at these. Or the cage.
Or perhaps the bird.
Nothing beats.
But so I can kind of understand they're like, this is the worst illness of my life.
Never mind.
You want to know something crazy? When my family was going to like on vacation for winter,
The bird is
sure,
The one on the right.
we came.
Are you sure?
Apparently, in the airport, someone had measles.
I expected the cage.
We go like we were fine though. The worst source that I had times I had COVID. I only had COVID once so far, and that was actually right before my family was meant to leave to go to.
We should get out of here.
Yeah, that's to visit family in England. So that was horrible. And I think the shots kind of gave me a bit of like needle phobia because the nurse left the shot in like right in front of me, so it gave me time to stare at it and just really think about it, and freaked me out.
You have a piece of photographic identification ready for presentation.
Put those arms up now. Fingers apart. Legs apart. Stand.
And it's like your ailments got synced up or something.
Look at this one. He's suspicious, if you ask me.
All right.
Honestly, yeah.
Damn thing's locked.
It only takes a little bit of contact to get sick with anything.
Roguish type. What does it look like?
So I informed. Like, even if you do everything right, there's always still a chance of getting sick.
Nothing but books and spare time? You would be surprised what I know how to do.
I must take any task with more than the slightest complexity. Oh, hello, sir. Don't you pay me no never mind?
Over here. I found these.
Me too. I personally put on a playlist that I have, and it helps me calm down. call like it's like my niche stress artist, like the Stupendium. Really good music. And it helps me calm down and stuff.
I know you.
Back at the lottery.
Seemed like heaven.
Without you, we wouldn't have gotten away.
But like,
Said somebody like you would come along.
hopefully, like one day, like I'll be able to get like we both be able to get over like any form of like fear of needles and stuff.
What's that? Hey, Lawless Flintlock. It's the newest one in the series. I read it was delayed 3 times.
Honestly, needlephobia in a way is like a more irrational fear. Honestly, that's fair. Like, my needlephobia was kind of a sudden thing, and it wasn't like I wasn't always like that.
Do I know you?
Elizabeth.
So now I gotta deal with it.
Lovely name.
But most of the time, it's because like it hurts when they inject you.
Customer. Park's
See,
closing.
because
Park's closing, everyone.
Excuse me.
so it's honestly kind of like the problem.
Swap that.
Have you got sauerkraut? Sauerkraut? I guess so. I'll take,
Honestly, that's fair. A little curiosity kind of gets you a little scared, and everyone just stopped, just killed the vibe, I guess.
2 tickets for passage to the First Lady airship.
It's very rational. Needlephobia is like a rational fear that's more rational because
A bit of a rush, pal.
it's a real thing, but irrational fear I used to deal with was zombies.
I'll ring you back once the matter's in hand.
How I got over that was basically,
We're ready to
Glee,
Excuse me, can I get some help here?
Certainly.
having a little imagination where I like would lock the where they would walk past my house, have bad technology, and I would trick the technology by hiding under the blanket at a certain time every night, and then I would lock them up in a cave. Whenever I was afraid of something, I would do that with that thing too. So that was kind of interesting.
Get away from me! Let me out! I want
Elizabeth!
Stay away from me!
don't make me do this.
Not necessarily. I don't know. Zombies still kind of make me queasy. But maybe. I definitely got over that irrational fear, but still, I still might have.
This is the moment we trained for. The false shepherd is here. The day was not exact, but the prophets
Like Dead by like Dying Light, no, Dead Island.
must be taken.
I do not have a VR headset, and I don't want to do that, put myself through that torture through zombies, because I don't want to get sick.
It was cigarette number 6. This waiting is insufferable.
I know my limits. I know my limits for sure.
Nice.
Sure. So I'm not doing that, but maybe just a first-person game in general, not that.
Just stay where you are!
Get away from
Hey,
me!
come back here!
Definitely. Yeah. I played a bit of it. I played a bit of Dead Island before. Then I kind of forget about it.
Dead. You killed those people.
But a lot of games, like, it kind of start out, like, really kind of hard, but then it becomes, like, you become OP and stuff, overpowered, and start destroying everything.
Do you understand the expense that people went through to keep you locked up in that tower?
But also,
You think people like that are just gonna let you walk away? You are
that is true.
and you will not be.
With open world games, you get a chance to explore, but either you miss important things or you get too powerful things real quickly.
That's the last time anyone gets the drop on me.
It's a really, it must be a struggle for developers to properly develop it.
What happened back there? It's not the last of it, is it?
I don't know.
There.
Yeah, honestly, Skyrim is the biggest culprit for that because like, you can go forever without actually, like, playing the game properly, and then you're like, you remember the story, but then you're like you're in like knee deep in like a side quest. But no, I don't. No, I can't really be completely mad at Skyrim because it is still kind of fun.
Interest is a profit having a bunch of carnies and carousels.
I remember, like, when the Pokemon Violet came out and Pokemon Scarlet and Violet came out, one of the biggest critiques that there was because it was, like, so open world and there's not proper, like, it was, like, hard to, like, pick where to first go and everything. And you could go on for a while without actually making progress or not knowing where you're meant to go.
I feel better already.
But man, I'm excited for, like, when Tomodachi Life Living the Dream gets released, because that's gonna be fun.
Done.
Days at Comstock House was simple. Hard work, sure, but simple. Wringing the linen, scrubbing the floors. Lady Comstock, she even had a kind word now and then. Almost
You could
enough
try
to make
forcing it open.
God made foolish girls so he could have something to play with.
Shock jockey. Who needs the power company?
Some fool's alternative to electricity. There it is. First Lady. Looks like it's heading for the dock.
That will take us to Paris.
Just stay close.
Yes, Mr. DeWitt.
Call me Booker.
All right, Booker. Should we head to the gondola or take a look around the boardwalk? I suppose a place like this might have much we'd find useful.
Our broadcast will continue.
Streamlabs was not letting me record for a bit, but then I fixed it by running in administrator mode. It's a minor inconvenience out of like everything, mostly because I use it more than just like streaming. It's just I record stuff at times. Like not just for like not like for YouTube, but it is kind of irritating because like.
Lockpicking lessons.
Why you?
I never even heard of this place before I got here.
Huh. I assumed Columbia was common knowledge below.
Guess I got a bit behind with current events.
When I was a girl, I dreamt of standing in a room looking at a girl who was and was not myself, who stood looking at another girl who also was and was not myself. My mother took this for a
Duke and Dimwit. You know. Remember, boys and girls, don't be a dimwit. How could you not know that?
Must be something particular to Columbia.
Oh, I loved those stories when I was a kid. But they are a bit
I mean, it's a minor inconvenience in the end. But only a little minor inconvenience. I can work through it all.
What are you, Mr. DeWitt? Some sort of...
I'm a, independent contractor. Used to work for the Pinkertons and such.
I still do have OBS, so I get it. I work through it.
This runs exclusively on Shock Jockey.
Of course it does. Where in the hell are we gonna find that?
Look! Come see the future of power at the Hall of Heroes.
Huh. Well, that's convenient.
Gentlemen, the false shepherd is loose in the streets of our fair city. Will you suffer the shame of allowing your wives and your daughters to fall prey to his machinations? Or will you act?
One struggle about like trying to record like any video off stream is my dog just like decides like at that moment he's gonna start playing with every single toy he has. So I'm trying to record, he's over here with one of his toys squeaking and thrashing around. I don't blame him. I'd probably do the same thing if I was him. I would have. He's living the dream. Yeah, honestly, it did. Honestly, yeah, I kind of see that point because it does like OBS at first seemed really complicated. But like once you get used to it, once you understand it, it's easy.
Need money? Take this.
Great.
That too. You just kind of figure out what things to ignore, what not to ignore.
Until further notice.
Then there won't be a line to get in.
Why did her head just break? What was that?
Something wrong?
Nothing I can't fix.
That's fair. Usually it is how the basic that makes it easier for people to get into it. So the problem is sometimes the most basic and what's best. Kind of have to weigh between it all.
Oh, it's a bee. I hate these things.
Jeez, just kill it.
No, it'll sting me.
Elizabeth.
I have a better idea.
What are you doing?
Opening a tear.
Oh, shit.
Kind of like,
Is that?
though sometimes
I used to open them all the time in my tower.
a simple thing like I know, like it's got to do with dogs, but it's like proportions is kind of easy. It's really
Most of the time they're dull.
a lot of people will get it wrong though. Some time ago, I saw like an ad for like a brand, and it was like someone's like, yeah, my dog was, yeah, get rid of the brief because destroy, and like they meant their dog was overfed, and because they didn't know proportion right, and it just got me so wrong. Like, I'm glad this brand helped you, but please learn how to portion food before you feed your animal. You need to give the right portions for your animal. And make sure they're lean, fit, and active.
I just saw back there.
And make sure they're happy.
Like a shortcut to getting us killed.
Yeah. But honestly, I would probably do that for a wasp, but my reason is I'm allergic to wasps, and if they sting me, I die.
Need some help with this.
Let me have a look.
So I kind of feel her on that one.
Got it.
Is that will die? That's true. And often not, it's cheaper just to like know what to get, like to actually know the proportions and stuff.
Want to hold on to this?
Than actually just like then buy some fancy brand. Like, they're not necessarily a bad owner, but like people really need to know how much to feed their dog and the proper proportions that you need to give your animal. Because if you don't, you can end up like it can end up really bad for the animal. I mean, you know, like I hear a lot of horror stories about like people's dogs like getting overfed and suddenly they just can't walk anymore. They're just kind of they lose like everything about them, and they become kind of sad and depressing.
Fink Industries. Seems like they're the ones responsible for this shock jockey product.
They kind of like I get wanting to like treat your dog and like feed them well, and the fear that you might not be feeding them enough or something when you're giving them the right portions, because sometimes those portions, despite being what's recommended, do seem small. But also you gotta remember that your dog about like your dog's size and stuff, because I know my dog, he's a little dog, so he doesn't need 2 cups a day, but he does need a cup a day. And a mix of like proper exercise and like some treats here and there. It's all good.
When we strike, we will teach Cornelius slut.
I remember like a lot of people said like my dog might be a picky dog. Would be like a super picky eater, and then when I got him when he was still a puppy, his wise idea was to eat grass. He decided to do so. He was not picky. He would try to eat every piece. He would eat the other dog. He would eat my parents' dog's food a lot, and then he'd get. But because he was only a puppy, he would end up getting sick because he would get sick. He was a growing boy, and now he's 2. But still, it's like, buddy, don't eat so much. Don't eat grown dog food. You'll get sick. He's fine now, though. He's a strong little guy. A lot of people say like people like dogs like him would be picky. Honestly, that's probably was like his personal motto.
God makes all kinds of soldiers, but he only made one Cornelius Slate. My father followed.
But often not a lot of dogs.
On second
A lot of people say like
I think those tears of yours might
like
come in handy next time we're in a
like
storm.
certain dogs are picky eaters and stuff. And then it's like, and like, it was kind of a worry that my dog would be a very picky eater.
Wanted a son. I hope the fool has wisdom enough to recognize his good fortune.
And honestly, I think that's low. I think a lot of that's crazy. To some extent, I do understand. And, like, dogs do get picky and like have taste, but you also need to know.
You want to take a look at this?
And also, if they're not gonna eat, you can't constantly. It's not wise to constantly buy new foods for them, or you think because they won't eat their old food because they decided it's not that good anymore. So you just leave it in the bowl and they'll eat it when they're hungry. Because I ain't wasting some perfectly good food because my dog because suddenly my dog decided that it's his least favorite thing in the world at that moment. I don't have that kind of money.
tip there were contraband guns hidden in the fellow traveler. Didn't find them, but funny thing, we found some old uniforms under the floorboards from the war. Took guesses as to why they were there, but...
Look, that's what the code book deciphers. I'm sure of it.
Huh.
Let's see. Tip the hat to the Vox.
Well, there must be more to this place than meets the eye.
A soldier's hat.
Tip of the hat.
Indeed.
Prove me a liar.
I do think it's kind of cute, like a lot what a lot of dog owners post online with your dog.
Daisy Fitzroy. I've read about her. Books say she's out to tear Columbia from the sky.
Everybody's got a dream.
I don't want to be a part of their culture, their politics, their people. The sun is setting on their world, and soon enough, all they gonna see is the dark.
I'm going the wrong direction. My bad.
They shut down gondola access to the Hall of Heroes. This is going to be fantastic. Are they all gone?
Think that keen eye of yours can find some ammunition lying around? I sure could use it when there's trouble.
It'll take some scrounging, but I'll do my best. The line's clear.
I think I'll stop here for the night. My dog needs walking again, so have a good night.
I actually know the fella. Seems he's still got a knack for making enemies.
Good night.